Tonight on WCNC Charlotte at 11, we start with school safety. It is on the minds of many South Carolina parents after schools across the state received active shooter calls this afternoon.
It turns out law enforcement says they were part of a nationwide hoax. As Julia Kaufman reports, the impacts were seen from York County down to Charleston.
The Rock Hill Police Department is one of several law enforcement agencies that received calls claiming there was an active shooter at schools in the area, putting parents in panic mode and police on high alert. This is the scene at Beaufort High School on the South Carolina coast Wednesday. Parents eager to pick up their children after word of a threat got out. The same look of worry was seen at Blythewood High School in Richland County.
We increased all of our law enforcement presence at schools, and we work closely with the school district.
Spokesperson for the Chester County Sheriff's Office, Grant Suskin, says their schools were put on a secure lockout when calls about a shooter came in.
We're not sure if this person is local or if they just got our information offline and decided to make prank calls everywhere.
Similar threats were aimed at schools in Lancaster, Charleston, Myrtle Beach, Anderson, and Greenville. Schools were swept for weapons and suspects, but all determined it was a swatting hoax, a prank call that triggers a large emergency response on an unsuspecting victim.
Swatting often presents with computer-generated calls that are made to multiple locations in multiple areas, even across state borders at the same time.
Kenneth Trump with the National Schools Safety and Security Services says this has happened in many other states like Florida and Virginia. He suggests schools have a threat assessment team, a crisis communication system,
and have plans for heightened security to beef up safety around schools when threats are deemed not credible, but they're still being investigated.
Trump says police often find the threat makers by tracking their digital footprint. The South Carolina Law Enforcement Division says it's working with federal partners to investigate the threats. In Rock Hill, Julia Kaufman, WCNC Charlotte.